My name is Mauricio Cardinal. I'm with the Roofing Marketing Pros. I'm here with Daniel Shumway from Stellar Roofing. Been working together for over a year, and I'm super excited to talk about the results he's gotten with us, but also just a bit of his background and his story. So, Dan, can you give us a little bit of introduction about who you are?
Yeah, I'm Dan. I am the owner of Stellar Roofing. We've been we put over 800 roofs on last year in the Rochester and Buffalo area. Mauricio reached out to me over a year ago. We started a small Google campaign, and it's been nothing but stellar. Hence the name of our company, Stellar Roofing.
Yeah. And specifically, like, how long you guys been in business?
So the business is 15 years old. We rebranded as Stellar 5 years ago, and we've just been absolutely, um, putting on a lot of roofs in Rochester and Buffalo,
Nice.
and we're really excited to expand into the other markets.
What's your experience? Did you own a roofing company before, or was it?
Yeah, I've been in construction my whole life. My dad was a mason. Used to build homes and build actually basements. And just got into the roofing industry about 8 years ago and haven't looked back.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. That's amazing. And what was a big breakthrough you had working with us? Because I know you were started working with us last year, and then recently, you put your trust and actually, fired the other previous agency, right, that you're working with. You don't have to name them, but what was the difference between us and them?
I gotta say, just the attention to detail and staying on top of budgets and where we're putting our money, making sure the cost per lead and cost per appointment is efficient. Really important in this business. We all know that everything appointments are all that really that matter, and when you can get on a certain appointments, you can get a certain amount of roofs.
Yeah, and talk about the specific results. I think the last 2 months we generated, you correct me if I'm wrong, 202 appointments. Is that accurate?
Correct. Yeah, between all the different strategies we've been using, we've got over 202 appointments in the last 2 months, and we install on average about 80 to 100 roofs per month in busy season.
Amazing, amazing. So, and thinking about Dan and his company, it's been a pleasure working with them. But obviously, they're not using one channel, guys. They're using multiple channels. They're doing Facebook, they're doing Google, Instagram, Google Ads, local service ads. They have a ton of reviews. How many reviews do you have on the Rochester area location?
So in Rochester, we have over 350. Our Better Business Bureau has over 100. Reviews are incredibly important. In fact, we actually dedicate and have people actively seeking our customers, making sure they had a good experience. If they didn't, we correct it. We find a way that to make them have a good experience. Our customer dissatisfaction is only at 2%. So that means 98% of our customers are satisfied. That's incredibly crucial. That's the internal workings of a business and how well your production department runs.
Yeah, and think about that. So he's the generate 202 appointments for his sales team, and they take a multiple channel approach. It's not a single channel for them. So reviews are a crucial part. So when we talk to a lot of contractors and you're just getting started, at the end of the day, the reviews, all that stuff, it took time to get there, right? It did not come overnight, right?
That's
So
a yeah.
and that's the thing. So these guys have a good successful business before we started working with them, honestly, but we just had a fuel to the fire, and that's the what I emphasize with you, because all this stuff that I talk about, I've been talking about for a long time, reviews, video content. You guys talk about your social media strategy, because you guys post, and this is from our direction, a lot of content on Facebook. And how's that affected their leads?
Well, I'll say something. It was really tough to pill to swallow at first because you're not getting that immediate. I just paid $200. I got this lead, and I can call this customer. It's really a mixture of branding and when you're we have a YouTube channel as well. So we spend quite a bit of time and resources in branding on YouTube, on Facebook. It's crucial. It's so important everybody's on TikTok or Facebook or Twitter um, at some point of their day. I don't know anybody in my life that doesn't get on one of those. And where else could you used to get in? It used to be TV, or the yellow pages, and now look at where we've moved to. Now
Exactly.
it's social media. It's absolutely imperative. It's a tough pill for anybody to swallow, like I said, because you're not getting that immediate return on your investment. It's definitely something that's a slower gain,
Yeah.
but it's it works.
Exactly. And then talk about your actual strategy with video. I think correct me if I'm wrong, you hired actual video editor to create your videos. Is that right?
Oh yeah, we have somebody that comes in once a month. They're here for a week and they shoot content for us. Not cheap at all, but very worth it. We love him. He's actually a part of the company now, and just very important to have good content, constantly be updating it and getting out in front of people.
Awesome, awesome. And who would you recommend this for? What kind of companies would you recommend this for specifically in terms of roofing?
Really, anybody in the home service right now. I mean, I feel like for HVAC and for roofing, those are two needs. You need to have a AC if you live in Florida. You need to have a heater if you live in the northern states. There's no question about it. You need a roof. Doesn't matter where you are and what state you're in. Your roof's only going to last a maximum of 15 to 20 years if you're lucky. So those are the two areas the most. But right now, any home service company should be using somebody like Mauricio or Roofing Marketing Pros because it's just a very hot space, and I predict that it's going to be hot for the next 10 years, or until we see a cool down in the real estate market.
Awesome, awesome. Anything else you want to add?
No, roofing marketing pros rocks. I recommend them to everybody.
Yeah.
I've had nothing but a great experience. In fact, I can get a hold of Mauricio almost any point of the day. And then I'm probably super annoying to you. There's probably been times where I've reached out and been like, I got a problem. I need to fix this right now. So we appreciate that, and I appreciate the owner of a company being readily and accessible and always willing to find a solution or help us out. So I'm excited to work with roofing marketing pros for years to come. I can't wait to see what kind of results they keep bringing us, and couldn't ask for a more happy customer.
Thank you. Hey, thank you, Dan. I really appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, for sure, brother. Appreciate you.